Welcome to ILcornTV News, where this week we will talk about the latest numbers on the corn harvest, the upcoming topics at the Illinois Corn Growers Association meeting, and how the NCGA will be available to discuss energy and climate priorities for the next Congress. Well, it's mid-November and it's a special time of year as we begin to think about Thanksgiving and wrapping up the harvest in the fields. Harvest data shows Illinois farmers were at 88% of the corn harvest completed on November 6th compared to the 5-year average of 85% and 89% in 2021. The November forecast has Illinois corn yields around 210 bushels per acre. Over 10 million acres of corn were planted in Illinois, and more than 100,000 Illinoisans have jobs thanks to corn. Corn is the #1 crop we grow in Illinois, and we export nearly half of all corn. Thank you to our farmers. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you all next week for the Illinois Corn Growers Association meeting in Bloomington. The meeting takes place at the AsMark AgriCenter, and the agenda is a good one. On tap is Dr. Yuval Weber, who will discuss the conflict in the Ukraine and the impacts to our U.S. and global agriculture. Also, Johnathan Coppess will help us understand what lies ahead for the Farm Bill in 2023, followed by Eric Snodgrass, who will be speaking about the weather, forecasting, and the impact of the weather on our dry rivers. We will also hear from Tom Haig, who is the president of the National Corn Growers Association. All of this takes place on November 22nd. Speaking of the NCGA, this week members of the Ethanol Action Team and Public Policy Director Kathy Berggren will be discussing steps the new Congress can take to provide consumers with more choices at the pump and increase the nation's fuel supply through low-carbon ethanol, as well as ways American farmers are advancing cleaner fuels and improving on-farm sustainability efforts to reduce emissions. The event will be held on November 18th, and the following video is about what the NCGA wants Congress to know.
Why compare a young plant of corn to an electric vehicle? They're both vital in our fight against climate change. But less than 2% of vehicles on the road today are electric. And we're decades away from EVs being mainstream. That's where our little friend comes in, and his 2 trillion brothers and sisters. Reducing 46% of carbon emissions compared to gasoline, and producing clean-burning ethanol, an alternative fuel for the 98% of non-electric vehicles on the road today. Corn ethanol is the climate solution we need now, because 30 years might be too late.
And finally, the Illinois Agriculture in the Classroom program is pleased to announce the 2023 Illinois Ag in the Classroom Teacher of the Year. It's Eva Mansky of Walker Elementary School, Bedford Park, Cook County. She's an elementary teacher, and she utilizes agriculture across her curriculum with her students. From urban agriculture and hydroponics to livestock and crop production, Mansky finds unique opportunities to integrate agriculture into her classroom. She will also be the Illinois nominee for the USDA National Excellence in Teaching Agriculture Award. Congratulations. I heard an Ag in the Classroom teacher the other day with some little students, and she was explaining to them, no farmers, no pizza, thanks to our ag teachers. This has been ILcornTV News. We'll see you next week.